And I think for us, it's important to be intentional on helping people understand that there are many perspectives. And I think it's sometimes we say a queer lens, it just limits even queerness to one particular perspective, one particular lens, one particular voice. And lenses almost requires us to be aware, to look out for, to pay attention to the various queer voices and lenses and experiences. Yeah.
Pondering, what is my voice in this world? What is my voice in, studies of mysticism or contemplative spirituality and these kinds of things? And so my own voice, my own stories, my own experiences of the ways that contemplative life has awakened my queerness, how queerness has awakened my contemplative life, and the ways those two things feel so similar to me in my identity.
Hey friends, I know the word queer is a loaded word for many of us, but it's long time been one of my favorite words, especially since I marched in Washington in the 1993 March on Washington for gay, lesbian, and bisexual equal rights and liberation. And we chanted, "We're here, we're queer, we're fabulous, get used to it." Over the years, I've grown more attached to the word and started looking into its kind of spiritual and mystical meanings, especially through a Jewish lens. And I'm really excited to present to you and have a discussion about queerness and how we can do our work with queerness through that kind of Jewish mystical lens.
My session will be on August 19th, and it's titled Transcendent Souls. And if you are somebody who believes that the soul is genius in the ways that it structures and motivates and enters into a life, then I would love to see you at my session. I will be sharing insights from my work with trans and non-binary folks and insights from what I have learned from the souls of trans people about why we have chosen trans lives, what powers we're looking to bring into the world, and why a trans experience is the perfect vessel for us to do God's divine work. I hope to see you there.
Oftentimes I work with people who are undergoing a deconstruction, a massive reevaluation of the faith of their upbringing and the stories and truths that they've been told that aren't working for them anymore. As a part of this process, once everything's taken apart, I want to urge them as strongly as possible not to take that incredible, reusable resource of what is good there and use it one time to fire up the wood stove and heat the house for just one night. There's so many ways that people can be invited to see the threads of their life in sacred story and the threads of sacred story in their lives. And my hope in working with them is to help them find those examples and have things reinterpreted in a way that sets them free.